If I was ever put in a situation where the current cruise ship that I was on is sinking and we all have to evacuate to lifeboats, if the lifeboat that I was stuck in had a giant hole in it, then, and my calculations state that every 10 minutes, if we all switch off and one person gets a break here and there, that we would last 5 hours, I would still go to the other lifeboat for a couple of reasons. Because it's the logically smart answer. Theoretically, the more people you have on the working part of the machine, then the more effective the machine will be. So the working life raft that isn't going down, the more people we have on that life raft, then the more people we have to help the people that are on the life raft that's going down. And here's why. We can stay in the general vicinity of the first life raft with a hole in it because of human buoyancy for one reason. Humans have their own sort of buoyancy compared to ships and cruises because, uh, like, our lungs hold oxygen, which gives us more buoyancy. So even if that ship were to go down and our lifeboat is full, then they could still hang onto the sides of our lifeboat in the water, and because they are in the water, it's not weighing they are not weighing our boat down at all. And that is human buoyancy. Now, another reason is that if we were to paddle closer to them, then all of a sudden you have 20 people that could rotate on and off throughout the two boats as long as we stay next to each other that could be doing that. As long as you keep 10 people on a boat at a time so that way they don't go down. This is the method of more people working on the helping side of the machine or on the working side of the machine than the not working side. Because basically, when you have too many people working on the broken side, then you're only trying to manage it. It's not helping anything or making it better. It's just managing it. But if you were on the working side, then you can help manage and help make better the broken side. And if we stay with this other life raft, then we can stay around them and signal for another helicopter or anything. Because if their ship does go down, then I would be the one telling my lifeboat to stick around and make sure everybody stays together and everything in order for any emergency helicopters or anything to see us and respond and save us. Now, suggesting that it does end up only lasting 2 hours because I decided to bail and go to the other lifeboat, on average, depending on how far out we are, it takes a helicopter about 30 minutes to an hour and a half to respond to those kinds of scenes. Because every ship, every cruise has to have navigation and radar, etc., just like planes have to in the sky due to the government. Now, as soon as they notice that ship's going down, they'll come out to save us, which is a quick response time. So even if it does limit that 5 hour mark down to that 2 hour mark, then it will help. It should still be good enough for the helicopters to come out and save us. Now, in the case of drifting away and such, that is why we would stay together, because if that ship does crash or it does go down, they would all be alone, drifting off on their own parts. But if we're there, then they can hang on to the side of our boat and stay afloat and stay alive with us. Meanwhile, we're all keeping together.